And welcome back to the Buzz Around Texoma, a product of Mid-Continental Broadcasting, and that's KLBC 106.3, B99.7 The Buzz, and 94.1 KSEO. It's all brought to you by The Point Restaurant at Grandpappy Point Marina. We certainly appreciate them sponsoring the Buzz Around Texoma. Now, the Buzz Around Texoma is all about events, charities, new businesses, and things going on specifically in the Texoma land area. So if you fit into any of those categories, we want to talk to you. It's absolutely free. It's a courtesy from us to you. All you need to do is email myself, Jason, Jason, at klbcfm.com, or Patrick Maccabee at patrick@klbcfm.com. Now, we would like you to like our page, to subscribe to our page, and then, of course, share this with everybody that you know, because, again, it's all about things happening in Texoma. And the lovely lady you see sitting off to my right, this would be Miss Taylor Shipp, and she is with the Jarod Taylor Memorial 5K and Fun Run. And welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Now, I have known Taylor for several years now, and this is a wonderful event. So tell us, first of all, what the event is, and then I want to come back and circle back around to Jarod, okay?
Okay. So this will be our 5th annual Jarod Taylor Memorial 5K and Fun Run. It's in honor of my cousin, who is Jarod Taylor, the Bryan County Sheriff's Deputy, who died in the line of duty on January 14th, 2020, while responding to a 911 call.
Okay. And if you're, you might be familiar, if you've lived around Texoma for, in the last 5-6 years, you might be familiar with that tragedy, and it was a tragedy. But before that, Jarod had been involved in the community all across Texoma, and I remember Jarod always wanted to be. He wanted to work in law enforcement.
He did. He loved it.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Jarod and what inspired you to start the 5K and Fun Run.
Well, so it was the year after Jarod's accident. It was that summer, the June of 2021, and we were at Vacation Bible School, and I told my husband and my grandma, I said, we're going to do a 5K next month in honor of Jarod. And they looked at me like I was crazy. I had no clue what I was getting into, but here we are 5 years later, and we're doing it. And so in about 6 weeks' time, we rallied up with the community and received tremendous support from the community and sponsors, and were able to put an event together. And now here we are. So
you have taken Jarod's memory and the inspiration and turned this into a 5K. Now tell everybody what you do with the proceeds.
Okay. So we're in a bit of transition with that just a little bit. So normally all of our proceeds go directly to an organization called Concerns of Police Survivors. The first year we gave all of our proceeds from the event on a national level to cops.
Okay.
Moving forward, years 2, 3, and 4, we gave all of the proceeds from the event on the state chapter level. So everything went to the Oklahoma State Chapter for Concerns of Police Survivors. They are an organization that helps support family members and law enforcement officers when there has been a line of duty death. They have been tremendous supports for our family. The events that they offer, conferences, different retreats for parents, for kids, for extended family members. So they have been a huge impact on our life over these past 5 years. So we will continue to give to the Oklahoma chapter of COPS. We also have a Heart of a Hero Award, which is where we partner with Cleat and Kaimashi Tech out of Poto. So at every police academy graduation, we go and we award the Heart of a Hero Award. The way that came about is, as a family, we put our heads together and we said, okay, these are traits and qualities that we know that Jarod possessed as a person outside of being a law enforcement officer. This is who he was as a person. So the cadets at those academies, they vote on a recipient. And so at every graduation, we go and we present that recipient with a plaque, a check to help them begin their law enforcement career, anything that they may need to purchase. They have a little bit of funds to help them get started with that. And then we get to meet them, and it's just really neat.
How emotional is that when you get to do those things?
It's pretty huge, Yeah. It's been really, really cool because a couple of the recipients, actually 2 of them that are coming to mind, they work for Choctaw Nation Light Horse in the Bryan County area. And so there have been a couple of times like out and about that we've seen them and they remember us and they come and talk to us, or we go up and visit with them and ask them, how they're liking their job or how are things going. And they're just always so kind and so appreciative, and just really remember the impact, that
Right.
that had on them. And so it's really neat to see that.
Yeah, it's impacting the Texoma community as a whole, which is, again, fantastic. Now, again, we're talking with Taylor Shipp with the Jarod Taylor 5K Memorial Fun Run and, 5K and Fun Run, I guess you would say. What is the date of the event?
It's Saturday, July 26th this year.
Right around the corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It's always the last Saturday of July. Jared's birthday is July 28th. So we always do it the last Saturday of July as a way to celebrate his birthday.
That's wonderful. Now, if are you finding that you're getting, this is the 5th year, are you finding that you're getting a lot of more and more pre-registrations for these for the event?
Yes, every year it's grown. So last year we were around 250 participants overall. So my big goal this year, I want to break 300. That would be really great.
That's great. And so, what's the cost if they want to do it? And again, this is for a great cause. It's good impact charity-wise.
So the 5K is $30, and then the fun run is $20. So with registration, they get a T-shirt, they get a swag bag. This year we have some really cool items in our swag bag, like bib boards, which is how you clip on your bib. So no more safety pins, and they're personalized with the badge logo that's on my shirt here. So yeah, T-shirt, the bib boards. There's lots of other really neat things that are
all for $30 or $20.
Yes.
That's fantastic. I mean, easy to. You want to find out more? I'm sure you guys have a socials or a website.
Yes, we do. So we have the Facebook page,
Yes.
Jarod Taylor Memorial 5K. There's a Facebook event, also the Jarod Taylor Memorial 5K and Fun Run that's floating around out there. So all of the registration details, the link to the website, everything is on that page.
Excellent. So obviously we've talked about participants. Well, and we want you to participate. This is a great thing. What about if somebody wants to volunteer to help? I know you drug the family and said you guys have no option, but there are other people that might go, you know what? This inspires me. I want to help. What would they do?
Yeah, absolutely. So my contact information is on the Facebook page. It's also on the registration page. If you see flyers out and about, my contact stuff is on there as well. But people are certainly welcome to reach out to me via email. My phone number is out there on the Facebook page. But yes, we always need volunteers to help with water stations. It is the end of July, so it's hot. Right? So we try to keep people cool. We have a fan that we set up out there, but water stations are always something huge. Just helping us monitor traffic out on the course to keep our runners safe, or holding up signs and cheering people along. Like, I'm not a runner, but if I were out there, I would be wanting to be cheered on, so like keep people motivated. But.
Right. So speaking of, along the trail, am I correct in saying you guys do this through downtown Durant?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It starts at 2nd and Evergreen, goes up 5th around the Southeastern Horseshoe, and then back around and
Okay.
comes on back.
Very easy. So here's the thing. Whether you're in Durant, whether you're in Denison, Sherman, Pottsboro, maybe you're in Arkansas and you're seeing this on YouTube. Hey, we invite you to come take part in this because it is a absolutely fabulous event. Grassroots started 5th year for the Jarod Taylor Memorial 5K and Fun Run. Taylor, it is always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Okay. I've been lucky enough to know her for several years now. So again, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the bottom of our page, and pass along all the information about not only this show, but about the fun run that's coming up. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got another lady who has made a lot of impact in the Texoma land area, and you're going to want to know about that, especially if you love theater. In the meantime, we're going to take a break. It's all brought to you by the Point Restaurant at Grandpappy Point Marina. And welcome back to the Buzz Around Texoma, and it's all a courtesy of Mid-Continental Broadcasting, and that's KLBC 106.3, B99.7 The Buzz, and 94.1 KSEO. It's all brought to you by our friends out at the Point Restaurant at Grandpappy Point Marina, and we certainly do appreciate them sponsoring the Buzz Around Texoma. The Buzz Around Texoma is all about things literally happening in Texoma, whether it's charity, whether it is a charitable organization, new business, or somebody who does great things in the community, impacts the Texoma land area. That's what we want on this show. And if you qualify for that, hey, we want to hear from you. You can email me at jason@klbcfm.com, just like it shows on the screen, or Patrick McAbee, patrick@klbcfm.com. So before the break, told you we're going to bring somebody in that I have had the fortune of knowing for several years now. This is Pamela Sanza, and she is with the Sherman Community Players. First of all, thank you for coming in and joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so one thing I will tell you that I have known about the Sanza family, we're actually going to have her husband Frank on in about the next month or so, but we'll leave him for that. But this is a very talented family. Theater, all sorts of things, which is appropriate that you're now over at the Sherman Community Players.
Yeah, thank you.
How long have you been over there now?
Well, I've volunteered there for over 10 years.
Okay.
And
Been in many plays?
what's that?
Been in many of the plays?
I've been behind the scenes,
Yeah.
right, stage managed for 10 years.
Fair enough.
But about 3 years I've been executive director now.
Okay. So the reason I asked Pam to come in is to talk about all the things going on at the Sherman Community Players, as well as theatrics. Theatrics is right next door at the
Yeah.
Honey
McGee.
Yeah, thank you. The Finley's what I always think of
Right.
because I'm always talking
Finley,
SCP.
Honey McGee.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us what is good, because you guys are about to start a new season.
We are. We're starting a new season in September with our theatrics shows. We're going to be doing Revenge of the Space Pandas. This is a fun comedy show
Okay.
that's kind of zany. They're going to do Once Upon Pandora's Box in March,
Okay.
and then Junie B. Jones, the musical, in July. That's the theatrics part. And main stage over at the Finley, we're starting in October with The Diary of Anne Frank, the great historical show, as you know. White Christmas, everybody's favorite. We're redoing that. We actually did it 3 years ago.
Right.
And COVID cut off one of the weekends. And so there's about 1,000 people that didn't get to see that show.
Wow.
So we're bringing it back.
Okay.
December. White Christmas. Comedy in February called Lend Me a Soprano. And
Is that related to Lend Me a Tenor?
it is.
Okay.
Yes.
I saw that when you said, yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Funny show.
I wonder if she typoed that, or if that's okay, there you go. Go ahead.
And then in April, we're doing a really fun show. It's pretty popular now, called The Play That Goes Wrong.
Okay, explain that, if you
well,
can.
It's a play within a play.
Okay.
And the stage completely falls apart. And
great.
it's pretty, it's going to be a challenge for us, but we're really excited to do it.
Good.
And then everyone's favorite in June, My Fair Lady, the musical.
Wow.
So that's going to be our 77th season.
Okay, here's the great thing about the Sherman Community Players. It literally is a community troupe. That means that you could be in one of those plays, because you guys don't even you have the list, but you don't know who's going to be in those, do you?
No. We hold auditions about a month before rehearsals start for the show, and
Right.
we do an all call and have
It is-
people come out. It's really fun.
It is, and it's staggering to see the quality of talent that's in this area
It's been great.
to do it.
Absolutely. You've been in a show.
Yeah, they couldn't find anybody else, so I did it. But that will tell you, I made friends through those shows that I was in. I'm still friends with them now,
Yeah.
and I would have never met them
Right.
had I not done this.
So fun.
It is.
And a great opportunity to volunteer and meet new people and show your talent.
Yeah, and so whether you want to be on stage, maybe that's something that interests you, that's great, because they need actors and actresses.
Right.
But if like behind the scenes stuff is your thing,
Yeah, stage management, costumes, all that stuff.
my middle daughter Albany, she helped Pam in one of the shows doing behind the scenes. What do you
Yeah.
call them? The black shirts?
Yeah.
That's what you call them? Yeah.
The crew. She's
The
part
crew.
of the crew.
Okay, part of the crew. Okay. Y'all always wore the black shirts. I
Yeah.
think maybe that was the nickname we had
She
for
was
y'all, was the
great,
black
too.
shirts. So, but anyway, so those are the plays
Yeah.
that you have. Now, where would people go? Let's just stay with the auditions and things of
Yeah.
that nature. Where would people go to find out about when and where those auditions would take place?
Our website,
Okay.
scptheater.org. We have social media, Facebook. We'll advertise on Facebook, Instagram. We have that.
Okay.
So social media, website, and we do mail outs. So usually you'll hear about it around the town that we're having auditions, and it's open to anybody, anybody that's interested.
You love any one of those plays. And by the way, the theatric side of it, if you've got a child who likes theater,
Yes.
a wonderful opportunity right here. They learn so much.
Right.
So when would those would be about a month before as well?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just go to scptheater.org.
Yeah.
And the list is there. Now, that season starts in October.
Yep.
But you guys have got your annual fundraiser that's coming up the end of this month.
We do.
Now tell everybody about that.
First, I want to tell you about Charlie Brown, the musical that's coming in July as
That's
well.
at Theatrics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It's going to be held in the Finley Theater.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super popular musical. So those tickets are on sale now.
Okay.
So come to that. That's July 11th through the 20th. And then at the end of the month, August 1st through the 10th, we have our annual summer dinner theater. And it's going to be a grand night for singing. So it's really an elegant evening. Like I said, it's a fundraiser. We have a lot of fun. We have raffle baskets. Sponsor tables of 8 are available. If you want to bring your coworkers for $1,000, you get to sit up front there with all the bells and whistles. But if you wanted to buy a ticket for that, it's going to be $75 on Fridays and Saturdays, and Sunday's a little lighter menu, so it's $60 a ticket on Sundays. So it's August 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 8th, 9th, and 10th. So
one of the things I love about this event, because it does include dinner at the whole thing, which is something we don't really get in the Texoma land area. We don't have this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
This is a great date night.
Great date night. Yeah. You get dinner, and it's a nice steak dinner, watch a show.
And it's something different.
And it supports SCP.
It does.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a wonderful event.
Yeah.
And I know that this thing gets it gets supported by a lot of great people in the community.
Yes, for sure.
One of the things that I also love, the great thing about theater, sometimes it can go improv without needing to go improv. But I remember I was at this show, and Brad Douglas, you know Brad.
He's a great
Brad
supporter.
had, right.
Love Brad.
Brad,
He's coming.
Brad had bought a table for his for Douglas Distributing.
Yeah.
Up at the front, and whoever it was acting. I don't know if they did it on purpose or what, but they called him out like he said, "Yo, and that Brad Douglas, let me tell." And I started laughing because I was like, "That was great." So, it's wonderful talent that does take place in these. Have you already got your talent set for the show, or are you still looking for
the benefit?
For the benefit.
Yes, we do. We do have a cast: Blake Rice, Luke Rothstein, Christy Troya, Kate Burke, and Faye Horsley, under the direction of musical direction of Sylvia Rivers. And Dara Dunn will be directing the show.
Dara.
So Dara's awesome. Yeah.
Known Dara a lot of years. He's top quality there.
It's gonna be fun.
It will be a lot of fun. So, for your season, 77th season, yes, you can buy individual tickets, but you can also become a membership.
That's right.
Can you talk about that?
Sure. Memberships, they save you money. You get to pick your seats before they go on sale to the public, and you get 5 shows for the price of 4. I mean, it's you can't beat it.
Right.
So it's $100 for adults. That's 5 shows, and $80 for seniors and students. So
look them up online at scptheater.org.
Exactly.
Find out the details there. Again, and they have a phone, but I would encourage you to go through the website because this is all volunteer driven.
Yes.
And the box office may not be open when you call. So
I will answer the phone.
Yeah.
903-892-8818.
Okay. There you go. So I will tell. I would tell you when I volunteered up there, I didn't necessarily always answer the phone. So that being said, I'm sorry. So that being said, let's circle back around to Charlie Brown. Have you got the whole cast is already set?
Oh yeah.
That's okay.
Some older teenagers, and it's going to be a great show. Really, really great. The sets and the sound and the music, it's all really good, and people can't wait for this show. Popular.
77th season. The impact that SCP has had on the Texoma land community. You want to share your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's been great. People have been so supportive, and we've really done some great theater. People love to come to shows. It's a great thing to go do, and it also supports us and all our volunteers.
Yeah.
So,
And didn't you say it's like the second oldest?
second oldest theater in Texas.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
That
pretty
is
cool.
amazing.
Been
It
around
is.
since what, 1920?
That is so cool. And I'm telling you, if you have never experienced it, give it a try.
Come on
And
out.
and if you have, try it again for the first time.
Yeah,
I'm telling
absolutely.
you, 77th season, going to be great. Have I missed anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, big fan. I'm not only a big fan of Pam's, I'm a big fan of the Sherman Community Players. So I would encourage you to try and take in at least one show, if not become a member, and go to all of them. So once again, thank you, Pam. You are invited back to the show anytime you would like to come.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Love being here.
Once again, Pam Sanza with the Sherman Community Players. That's going to do it for me, Jason Taylor. This is the Buzz Around Texoma, and it's all brought to you by the Point Restaurant at Grand Pappy Point Marina, and it's all courtesy of Mid-Continental Broadcasting, which is KLBC 106.3, B99.7 The Buzz, and 94.1 KSEO. If you are a charity, have a charity event coming up, new business in Texoma, or you know what, you just want to share something that's impactful in Texoma with those of us here in the area, then we want you on the show. Email me to find out more, Jason, Jason, at klbcfm.com, or Patrick Maccabee at patrick@klbcfm.com. We'll be back next week with another edition of the Buzz Around Texoma. Until then, take care.